This week on Council Bluffs News, Google is at the Mid-America Center. See how small businesses learn how to use digital tools and shortcuts for their websites. Then a look into the 10th annual Holiday Horsepower Charity event. Celebrity drivers and locals compete for a good cause. And see how a World War I exhibit is on display at the historic General Dodge House. And Greg Schultz joins us in studio to talk about the 100-block chili cook-off. That and more on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Brandon Tvrdy. In this day and age, having a website for any type of business can make all the difference. That's why Google hosts an event called Let's Get Council Bluffs Business online at the Mid-America Center.
Best victory.
It's a day to listen
If people have to scroll.
and a day to take advantage of a rare opportunity.
Events like this don't happen, in very many other cities.
Monday, November 6th, Google hosts an event called Let's Get Council Bluffs Business online at the Mid-America Center.
Yeah, so Google's in town helping small businesses learn a little bit about a lot of products. So we're talking about Google Analytics, Google Alerts, Google AdWords, and we're helping small businesses get found with a free Google My Business listing.
Multiple speakers discuss shortcuts and ways on how to get small establishments noticed more on the internet.
Which again brings more revenue back here and more jobs.
Business owners take notes and receive tips during the seminar. Lynn Brannigan feels this is important for her occupation.
Any of these tools and tricks to help get myself more exposure and marketing, I need to learn about these things.
Employees of Google think it's a key component for businesses to be available online because of the technology we have today.
We're constantly on the go searching for things we want to find, to buy, to do, or somewhere to go. And so it's critical that small businesses can be found by those customers searching online.
This event shows it can be vital to many establishments due to the 45% of small businesses that don't have a website, according to officials.
They purchase that product or service.
Iowa Senate Dan Dawson says it's a priority to help those establishments get their name out by utilizing the internet and more.
One of the things I personally always try to, make sure we're beating the drum on is what are we doing for small business and how we're carrying that forward. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm excited to be here today.
Small businesses is the main focus, but it also can help with many other topics and situations as well, like City Council.
Some of the things that I learned at the first Google seminar, I'm putting into practice with my campaign. They talked about marketing your product. Well, I need to market myself so that people, when they go to the polls, they think about voting for me.
Many feel the overall event is a success.
When I asked if people were learning something, almost everybody in the crowd raised their hand, so that's always a good sign. Hopefully we'll continue to teach them a little bit more as the day goes on.
For more information on how to get your business to the next level, visit GYOB.com. You'll never know how a driver feels when he wins a race. The helmet hides unbelievable emotions. IWTV student Jalen Hinkle has more.
They're racing while giving back.
The more we can support each other, the better off everybody's going to be.
And it's all for the children.
It's a huge benefit, basically fundraising for the Children's Hospital. 100% of the donations are going to go to help buy gifts for the children at the Children's Hospital here in town.
The 4-hour event held at Joe's Karting is a way for the general public to come in and meet a variety of celebrity drivers.
Get the fans to interact with me as a driver, plus being able to beat all of our fans out here, and what a great cause. All the participation and the funds for these races go to the children.
Conflicts are set aside to bring the community closer together.
So they put their differences aside, they come together for the kids ultimately.
For spectators like Matt Dennis, charity events are vital to the public.
Because it helps all the kids in the Children's Hospital. They don't get a whole lot around Christmas time other than family. So to see the general public, fellow racers come in and help out with all of this, it makes a big difference for the kids. They really enjoy it.
For more information on the annual event, visit facebook.com/joes.karting. For your Council Bluffs news, I'm Jalen Hinkle.
To some, art is just a hobby, but it can also be a career for the ones who are serious about their craft. To help local creative minds plan a future, the class Business Skills for Artists is at the Harvester Artist Lofts. Thursday, November 2nd, the Harvester Artist Lofts hosts a class called Business Skills for Artists. The night's topic covers career planning. Students take notes and write in workbooks about future goals, assets, and more. The class instructor, Emily Globe, feels this class is a great learning opportunity for the up-and-coming artist.
It helps you kind of identify the key things that you need to know to better develop your business as an artist, and to identify the different areas that you need to develop to have a business, and things that are just essential for any artist to have success.
Different topics will be covered over the 12 professional development workshops, time management, art portfolios, and marketing, to name a few. For more information on the upcoming classes, visit paceartiowa.org. With the 100th anniversary of World War I coming up on the 11th of November, it only makes sense to have an event to honor those men and women who fought in the battle. The historic General Dodge House puts on a World War I display for the public. Friday, November 3rd. The historic General Dodge House has World War I on display for history buffs and war fans. Many different posters consisting of never-before-seen photos and memorabilia from the Great War surrounds the room. Officials feel this display shows the importance of honoring the ones who fought in battle.
I think that everybody should recognize what the military has done for us. We wouldn't have this country and the freedoms that we have had it not been for the military.
The display will continue to be up and open for the public all the way up to November 11th. For more information on upcoming events and if you want to book a tour at the house, visit dodgehouse.org. Public Works does many things to the roads, sidewalks, and more to keep the locals safe. And part of the monthly family night at the museum, an appreciation night for the community workers is at the Union Pacific Museum. Friday, November 3rd. The Union Pacific Museum hosts their monthly family night. The night's theme is called Be Prepared. A variety of public work vehicles is on display for the locals to check out. Education coordinator Michelle Clark feels this is a great way to show their appreciation for the ones who is involved in the Council Bluffs Public Works.
It's always good to give all the community groups recognition so that they have a chance to be out there a little bit more. I mean, they do amazing work for the city, so they should be recognized for all of that work.
Family night is free for anybody who attends the event. The next family event is on December 1st. For more information on the museum and events that are coming up, visit uprrmuseum.org. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, see how Council Bluffs wins 3 different awards at the Iowa Tourism Awards Show. And I sit down with Greg Schultz from the Council Bluffs Police Department.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to SaveTheFood.com.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I am Brandon Tvrdy with Greg Schultz from the Council Bluffs Police Department. Thank you so much for coming.
You bet. Glad to be here.
Yep. And so the 100 block chili cook-off is on November 11th, but I want to hit something like you wanted to hit something before we start that, and it's the fuzz on your face. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can, yeah. Actually, the Council Bluffs Police Department, for the first time that anybody is aware in history, is participating in the No Shave November. So you're going to see several of our officers out there, out and about right now, looking a little scruffy, like myself. But we're actually, we had to pay to participate, and all of the monies that are donated are going to the Wings of Hope here in Council Bluffs to help support the cancer cause.
That's very cool. And you said this is the first time you guys are ever allowed to do this, correct?
That's correct. Yep, that's correct.
That's awesome. And I'm participating as well, if no one has noticed. So you might see it a little bit more red.
Not so gray.
Exactly. But let's move on to the event. So can you tell us about the 100 block chili cook-off?
Yeah, the chili cook-off, the Council Bluffs Police Department participates in the 100 block bar meetings. It's a group of all the bars in the 100 block. And we're just there to act as a liaison to be part of the communication process. This is the 7th year that the 100 block has put on the chili cook-off. It'll be the first year that any of the public service groups have joined in the fun, the competition. The groups that are going to be working towards this are going to be the Council Bluffs Police Department, the Council Bluffs Fire Department, Council Bluffs Public Works, and then the Canesville Riders group who do the escorts for funerals and servicemen in town.
Oh, very cool. And I saw that this event is raising money. And who is it raising money for?
This year we're actually raising money for the Canesville Riders. Okay. They're working hard at becoming a good independent group and being able to serve more people, more veterans and their families throughout the area. So we're raising the money for them this year.
And obviously, raising the money is what makes this event really good. But what other elements into this event makes it great and fun?
The competition with the fire department and the public works. They've been there's been talk back and forth, a little trash talked. So the competition, the camaraderie is the best part.
Do you guys think you'll win?
I'd like to think that we will. The fire department cheats though, so
I'll
just have to say that.
He's throwing shade at you guys, so you better look out for that. And just last question before we go, is there a fee for the event?
There is. Actually, the event will start, the registration will be at the Rodeo Bar, which is at the corner of 2nd and Broadway. It'll be a $10 fee. You'll get a wristband, and along with doll distributing, there will be $10 domestic draws, or $2 domestic draws with that $10 fee, and then all the chili you can eat at each of the 8 bars or 7 bars that are participating.
Excellent. I'm going to have to maybe snack some chili while I'm there covering the event.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It should be good. It always is.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Officer Schultz, for coming. Really appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
More Council Bluffs news after the break.
Thank you.
You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Council Bluffs seems to be growing with new facilities, parks, and neighborhoods every year. A big factor into those exciting things that happen in CB is the people of the Luss Hills. Council Bluffs receives multiple honors at the annual Iowa Tourism Awards. It's time to cue the music and break out in celebration.
Make some noise! Which is wonderful.
On October 30th, Council Bluffs won 3 awards in the annual Iowa Tourism Awards show. These were 3 of 27 awards presented in 13 categories. One of those honors was Outstanding Community. CB residents like Luke Hyatt isn't surprised by the gift.
Look around us. How could you hate this town? It just bringing the youth here and the growing up leadership, like I said, those 2 big things.
This award wasn't handed out just to anybody. Many key points came into play. Matt O'Reilly feels the city as a whole was a big factor into receiving the honor.
It's not one single thing. It's a lot of different people doing a lot of different things, from the communities to the education system to the schools to the parks to the transportation and everything going on at once.
The fun environment from the community and events at Council Bluffs is even attracting people from other parts of Iowa.
Live, 2 hours away, hour and a half away, and just here to enjoy all the local establishments. The food's great, a lot of local bars and restaurants, and shopping in the downtown area. So it's great.
Des Moines resident Kevin Jones is impressed from what he has seen in Council Bluffs and hopes to come back.
I'll definitely go back and recommend a weekend down here to all my friends,
And why is that?
I'm just good people, good places, the environment's friendly.
Honors like this make the people of CB take even more pride where they live.
I was born and raised here on the West End. I love Council Bluffs. I don't think I'll ever leave. I'm family here.
The 2 other awards gifted to Council Bluffs was Outstanding Event, referring to LustFest, and Outstanding Website because of UnleashCB.com. If you're wanting to find events in Council Bluffs, visit TravelCouncilBluffs.com.
Saturday, November 4th, the smell of tacos matches the crisp fall air very well. With jackets and hoodies zipped up tight, members of the community of Council Bluffs are looking to fundraise for the students of St. Albert High School. A 5K and 1-mile fun run through the scenic areas of Council Bluffs have always drawn a crowd. Campus Minister Cindy Osmond describes the event's purpose.
Well, today is the 11th annual taco run, and it's a fundraiser for, we have students that go to the Dominican Republic on a world mission trip to immerse themselves in the culture of the Dominican Republic, of the people there, and do service work.
Starting a good cause is always beneficial for the community, but following through on that goal is the most important. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Musel.
Set 'em up, knock 'em down, and bowl for a good cause at this year's Turkey Shoot Bowling, a fun competition to win your Thanksgiving turkey. It is ran by Teammates Council Bluffs and takes place at the Thunder Bowl on November 5th, running from noon to 4. But there's more at work here than just bowling.
So Teammates is a mentoring program that is a school-based program where mentors would go meet a mentee at school for half hour to an hour once a week. And so we're doing our annual bowling event that kind of raises awareness to that.
Along with the tournament fund, there are several auctions happening for various prizes. The money earned from the auction is then used to help fund the Teammates program. With your Council Bluffs News, I'm DJ Mater.
Still to come on Council Bluffs News, a look at these friendly pets looking for a home in our Pets of the Week. Also, see what's going on around CB in our weekly events calendar.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
What if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
If you store your guns properly,
so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatch-Mills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. It's National Adopt a Senior Pet Month. We've got Snowflake. She's 8 years old, and she's a Russian blue. She's got a beautiful blue coat coloring, and her file number is 25437. She's front declawed, and she does have a special diet for her urinary tract that we feed her daily to keep her healthy. Again, this is Snowflake, file 25437. Our next senior is large and in charge, and her name is Patches. Her file number is 15630, and she's 7 years old. She's front declawed, and she's very independent. If she wants you, she'll let you know. She is not fond of dogs or small children, and she prefers to be the only cat in the house. If you need Patches, Again, her file number is 15630. This sweet guy is Felix, and his file number is 22559. He's very chatty. He loves kids, dogs, and everyone. He's 9 years old, and he's just a really sweet cat. He's calm, he's quiet, and again, Felix's file number is 22559. The last senior we're going to feature today is Spunky, and his file number is 26180. Spunky is 9 years old. He's getting blind in his right eye, and he's a long-haired Chihuahua. But Spunky, don't let him fool you. He's got a lot of pep in his step. He likes to go for walks, and he likes long naps. You may be seeing his gray muzzle, but what you don't know is his heart of gold. Again, this is Spunky, file 26180. And if you want to open your heart and your home to a senior pet, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Now time for a look at our weekly events calendar. Tuesday, November 14th. The SAFE conference is at the Center from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. SAFE stands for Seniors, Abuse, Finances, and Education. 4 speakers will be on hand along with vendors addressing and focusing on senior issues. A breakfast will also be offered along with door prizes. This event is open to the public and is free. For more information, dial up 712-325-3640. Also on Tuesday, November 14th, Foundation Directory Online Webinar is at the Council Bluffs Public Library. The event is from 1 to 2 p.m. The webinar is for grant seekers funding for their organization's mission. This class will show people how to identify funders supporting individual artists, explore fiscal scholarships, and a step-by-step plan for your funding needs. And finally, on Thursday, November 16th, the Bayless Park Holiday Lighting will take place at Bayless Park. Families will be able to enjoy a beautiful light show along with fun activities. Kids will be able to take pictures with Santa Claus as well. People are also able to walk down the street and see live reindeer at the Union Pacific Museum. The fun begins at 6 p.m. and ends at 8. For more information, visit councilbluffs-ia.gov. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. Feedback and story ideas are always welcome. You can hit us up with an email at cbtv@iwcc.edu or punch in 712-325-3312. You can look us up on social media as well. Search CBTV17 on Facebook and Twitter. Also, make sure you stay on CBTV and check out your local sports teams on the Bluffs Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Brandon Tvrdy.